All right, guys. So I'm super excited that you joined us for the call tonight, especially those of you who are brand new to coaching. I know, like Brandy and Annette, you guys have been in the challenge group for a while, and you have always done amazing and gotten really good results. So I'm super excited for you to get into the coaching side of things and start helping other people get started on their journeys, and also just like to help yourself and your families financially, and just to kind of give you something that is all for you and something that you can pour your heart and passion into. Um, if you will go to the comments, the chat window, I put a link for the slides if anybody wants to go see those later. I'm going to switch it over. There we go. And I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to share them on the screen, but if you want to pull them up on your computer so you can have them for later, we can do that too. Or you can do that. Let's see. Get everything all situated here. Alrighty, so a friend of mine actually gave me her slides for her new coach training that she uses, and they were awesome, and so I really didn't even change very much. So we're just going to go through these, and then when we get to the end, we will do a Q&A. And I'll answer any kind of questions you have, either over stuff that I went over tonight, or if you have any questions outside of this that you want to talk about, we will talk about those. So here is your checklist. So as a new coach on our team, make sure that you join our team page. So everyone that's on this call should be in there. It's a Facebook group. It's called Radiant Empire. Next thing, make sure that you have picked your workout program that you are committing to and your nutrition plan, whether or not you are following Ultimate Portion Fix or 2B Mindset. Make sure that you have a personal development book and start reading it. Or if you are not a person who loves reading, then start listening to podcasts. I can give so many recommendations of my favorite books, my favorite podcasts, but basically just make sure that you are, number one, putting your journey first. So making sure you're committed to a workout program, following your nutrition, and fueling and feeding your brain with positive stuff, things that are going to put you in the right mindset. Attending this call is a huge thing for getting you started with your business. And then after this, your next steps will be starting your new coach training. So we kind of have two things that you can use. We have a new coach handbook, which everybody should have the link for. If you don't, then just send me a message and I'll make sure you get it. And then also in our Radiant Empire team page on Facebook, in the units section of the group, I have a new coach training set up there to walk you through everything that you need to know about getting started as a new coach, about sharing your journey, inviting other people, how to get people signed up, how to get your first rank advancement, teaching you all about the compensation plan and how you earn money. Like everything you need to know is all right there. And then the last thing that I want you to do, especially after this call tonight, is craft your coming out post. So basically telling the world that you are a coach and that you have programs that you can help connect them with, that you have an accountability group that they can join, and send it to me and we will work on it together, and then we will get it posted this week. So I know that is a big step and can make some people kind of nervous, but it's the first thing, like putting it out there to the world that you're doing this and that you're committed to it and that you are taking it seriously, and just letting them know that you have something valuable to offer. Because especially right now during all this craziness with the coronavirus, like people need us as coaches right now more than ever. Like every single day almost over the last couple of weeks, Beachbody On Demand has been breaking records with how many people are either enrolling in memberships or how many people are working out every single day. Like it's just crazy. Like people need this right now more than ever. And then here at the bottom is just some important pages for you to follow on Facebook. So number one is our team page, and that's where I will post updates, announcements about team calls, new coach trainings, daily check-ins, recognition, all the things. The Beachbody Champions page is a great place to find other trainings and support for anything that you want to learn about your business. There's so many good trainings in that page. And then lastly is the Team Beachbody Coach 411. So this is where you'll find the National Wake Up Call, which is every single Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern. And it's very important, like making sure that you're on this call every single week is so important. And even if you can't listen to it live, you can always go back to the page and watch it later, and it stays there forever. I can't really see all of you, but I'm just going to keep going. And if you have a question or you want me to stop, then I guess just put something in the chat because it's hard for me to see you guys while I have the slides up. Okay, so important info as a coach. So make sure that you know what your coach ID is, that you can log into your back office. Right here is the number for coach relations, and then also Beachbody customer service. So if you ever need help with anything as far as coaching goes, the coach relations team is amazing and will help you with anything that you need, or if you need help with customer service. You can also just go to the website and go to the little question mark at the top, and you can do a live chat. A lot of things you can actually do on the website without actually having to talk to anybody. And then we also have our FAQ page. So always make sure that you are checking the FAQ or checking our team page or our group chats before like coming directly to me or to somebody else on the team to ask a question. Just make sure you're being resourceful as you would do with anything that you do. Like the more that you try to find answers on your own, then the more you're going to learn, the quicker you're going to learn, you're going to remember stuff. So just be resourceful. But if you have questions, I'm always available via email, Facebook message, text message, our group chats, whatever. You can always ask questions there. Let's see. Okay, so team calls and trainings. So like I mentioned, we have our National Wake Up Call, which is every single Monday morning. And Beachbody Corporate hosts that call every single week. And then they will have a guest coach come and speak on the call on different training topics. So today, Carl Deichler, actually our CEO, was the guest on there, and he talked about the new app for BOD groups. So I'm actually going to be going live in our accountability group on Facebook on Wednesday to talk about BOD groups and introduce it to everyone, but it's super, super exciting. I can't wait to start some groups on there and get you all involved. But then aside from that, we have our team call every single Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern. So we do those every Saturday. It's either me hosting or for the last month, like every other weekend, I've had other coaches who are friends of mine come and speak on the call. And it's just really great time for us to like get to know each other, to hang out together, to have community together, and just to learn together and really like build those relationships with each other as a team. So those are super important. I always record those in case you can't make it, then you can go back and watch the recordings. So the next steps are going to be unlocking your business and advancing to Emerald. So it's super simple to go Emerald. It just means you plus 2. So you and then signing up 2 other coaches to join your team. And so when you do that, you start earning residual income by unlocking your business, and you can start earning bonuses every single week. So we don't really need to get into like all of the nitty gritty of that, but just know that that should be one of your first goals, is to get to Emerald as fast as possible. So whether that looks like your like mom and your boyfriend joining you, or one of your best friends or a cousin, but we're just going to start out with those people in our lives who are closest to us, that we always have, that we already have like a deep relationship and connection with, and that we already have that trust with them. So be thinking about it in the back of your mind of some people who you can invite to join you on this journey. So if anybody's not familiar with Zoom, it's what we are on right now. So you can get the app or use it on your computer, and I will provide a link for every single one of our calls where you can just click it and it will take you right to it. So like it says right here, successful coaches don't miss these calls. So if you really want to succeed in this business, make sure you're on the National Wake Up Call on Mondays and our team calls on Saturdays. And something I have also started doing over the last month is going live in our team page every single Thursday. It's usually around like 5 p.m. Eastern time. Sometimes it's a little bit later, just depends on my schedule for the day, but I have been going live in there on Thursdays just to celebrate the week, because Thursdays are basically like our Monday in the coach world. So our weeks run from Thursday to Wednesday. And Thursdays are also going to be our payday. They're our rank advancement day. And they're just like big days in the business. So that's why I go live every single Thursday to celebrate everything that we've done over the last week, and to just kind of pump everybody up and get us ready for a brand new week. We will move on. So, but first is your wellness. So, like I mentioned earlier, this is all about your journey first. That's your number one priority. Making yourself a priority is vital before you can actually start helping other people and like pouring into other people. Like you've probably heard, like you can't pour from an empty cup. So, you've got to fill your cup first. So, I want you guys to write down, comment in the chat what workout program that you are starting or that you're already doing. What nutrition plan are you doing, whether that is To Be Mindset or if you're following Ultimate Portion Fix? What Shakeology flavor are you drinking right now? And are you using the performance line? So energize, recover, hydrate, those things. Are you using those? I want you to drop it in the chat right now because this is your number one priority. Next is, so the magic is in the community. So this is a people business, and a large part of that is our community. And a lot of you are already super plugged in with that. So our accountability group, our Facebook group, our group messages that we have with each other. So your goal as a coach is to be the best challenger that you can be. Make sure you are showing up in there every day, logging your shake, logging your workouts, checking off on the poll every day when you're doing stuff. If you're finding good pieces of content from your personal development, drop that in the Facebook group, share that with the group. And then as you are starting to build your own business and recruiting other people to join you, feel free to add your challengers and your new customers to our huge, big accountability group that I run. Because I'm not going to just drop you in the deep end and be like, okay, well, you got to do your own group all by yourself. No, I'm not going to do that. You're going to be the best challenger that you can be in our group that we have. You're going to add your new customers to that group. And then whenever you are comfortable and ready, then you're going to branch out and start running your own group whenever you're ready for that. So I know I've said this a million times, but seriously remember that your first priority as a coach is you. So it's all about people first, helping people live a fulfilling life and to achieve mental, physical, and emotional wellness and financial health. So that is what we are. We are just here to help people live the best lives that they can and make sure that they have the best experience possible when it comes to this journey, because we are not the fitness experts. We are not the nutrition experts. That's what we have the trainers for. That's what we have Autumn and Alana for. That's what we have Beachbody for, is to give us the materials and the tools. They give us all the good stuff, so we don't have to be the expert. But our responsibility as coaches is to make sure that every person that joins this community has the best experience possible, that we are there supporting them every step of the way. And we have so many resources in our team. Don't ever worry about like not having the answer or not knowing what you should do to support someone, because all of the resources, all of the tools are there. Just ask questions if you need something, and we will all be there to help you support your customers along the way. Let's see if I can get this to work. I wanted to pull up your chat. Well, I guess it's not going to let me. Oh, there it is. Finally. So Sam's doing 80-day obsession, Ultimate Portion Fix, Shaco, Vanilla, Energize Recover, T25, 10 rounds, 21-day fix real time. So see, it's so awesome is that everybody is committed to different programs, right? Everybody's committed to a different program, but we are all in this together and we do this together. And that's why, like, when you start talking to people and start like kind of helping other people figure out what is the best like avenue for them to go down, like what program is the best for them. Like it might not necessarily be what you're doing, but our library of fitness of programs is so broad that we literally have something for everyone. So I love that you all shared that. Thank you all so much. So the next step thing that we're going to work on is getting clear on your why. So these are going to be the things that fuel you, that set your soul on fire, that get you out of bed every single morning to show up, the things that light up your life. So what do you want from this business? I want you to think about that right now. And if you have a piece of paper, that's awesome. Get out a piece of paper and start writing. So what do you want from this business? What experiences and things do you want to achieve? So I want you to be super specific. So we're not going to take a ton of time right now to like answer all these questions, but I just want you to start thinking about it. So why have you decided after getting started on your own journey and doing this for a few months, why now do you want to get into coaching? What is it about that is important to you? So for me, is coaching is the ultimate accountability for me to keep showing up for myself on my own journey. Because if it wasn't for me being a coach, I would have fallen off the wagon and I would not be here right now if I was not a coach. But because I know I have people in our group and our team is counting on me, I'm going to show up because they're counting on me to show up. I also have a dream of retiring from accounting and not having to go to a regular 8 to 5 job every day. I want to run my own business. I want to have time freedom. I want to be able to stay home with my future kids. I want to be able to travel with Tyler when he goes out of town for horse shows. I don't want to have to be stuck at home. I want to be able to travel back to Kentucky to visit my family whenever I want to. Obviously after coronavirus is over and we can travel again, but like I just want that freedom. That is my why. I want the freedom of time. I want the financial freedom to not have to worry about paying my bills, about living in a home that like just like excites me and is everything that I've dreamed of. Like that is my why. So I want you to think about that and get crystal clear on it and be super specific. So your business strategy plan. So this is an earn while you learn and take action business. So this business is kind of like running up an escalator that's going down at first. So it's kind of hard. It's kind of like so much information is coming at you at one time. But the biggest piece, if you take anything away from this call tonight, what I want you to know is that you learn as you go and you do not have to have all the answers. You do not have to have all the information just to get started. I want you to just focus on taking action in your business every single day and you will figure things out as you go. I promise. That is exactly how I started 5 years ago. So I want you to ask yourself, what is missing from your life right now that you'd like more of? Money, time, freedom. Let's see. I think somebody was trying to join the call. Oops. Okay. So ask yourself, what is missing from your life right now? What that you want more of? So maybe money, maybe time, freedom. I don't know. Melissa, if you just joined, will you mute yourself? Let's see. I might be able to do it.
I can mute.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. So, whoops. Let's go back. Okay, so what is missing that you want more of? So maybe it's money. Maybe it's time to be home with your kids. Maybe it's freedom just to stay at home and do what you want with your life instead of having to work an 8 to 5 job every day. Maybe it's security. Maybe you just want something that you know you're going to be able to support your family and provide for your family. Maybe you just want to travel. Maybe you just need something that is going to give you purpose. Maybe you love your job, but it just doesn't fulfill you and doesn't give you something that is your own. So how much money would you need to make each month to get excited about doing this? I want you to really think about that. And what could that money do for you? So an example might be to pay for your kids' activities, to pay for your rent, to pay for groceries or your gas, to save money for a vacation, to pay for your products every month. So maybe you just want to pay for your Shakeology and your Energize every single month. That's totally amazing and a perfect goal to have. Maybe you want money to go on a shopping spree once a month. Maybe you need it to buy birthday presents, Christmas gifts. Maybe you just want to save, or maybe you want to replace your full-time income. Whatever that looks like for you, I want you to think about it and get crystal clear on what that number looks like, because that is going to determine the work that you are going to need to put into this business. So setting the foundation. So having a growing list is the foundation of your business. These are people who you want to impact and share this gift with. So I want you all to, if I posted the link to this, so if you want to print this out and use this page, you totally can, or you can just use a blank piece of paper and make your list yourself. But think about a list of people that you know in your everyday life. And the goal is that over time, you'll keep expanding this list. So the 10 easiest people to reach out to you are going to be your family members. So your mom, your sister, your aunt, your cousin, your dad, any of those people who you can reach out to invite to do this with you. And then I want you to think about 10 of your friends. People, these are all people who are in your warm market. So people that you already know, people that you already have relationships with, people who already trust you, but you can go to and say, hey, like, I am starting this brand new workout program. I'm doing it from home. We have this awesome accountability group. It's all online, and I'm looking for some more people to do this with me. Would you be interested? As simple as that. That is how easy it is to invite other people to do this with you. So think about that and be writing down your 20 people. So keep it simple. Follow this system when signing people up and when you're talking to people. Close this. So number one is building the relationship. So finding people, starting conversations, and being genuinely interested in getting to know them. So these are people who are consistently liking your Facebook and your Instagram posts, people who are watching your stories every day, people who are in your contact list who you already know. Start to like reconnect with them, start conversations with them, ask them about their family, ask them how they're doing through all of this situation with the coronavirus. Understand a problem that they have. So what do they need? Where do they want to go? What is blocking their path to get there? So send them information about how our programs and our community can maybe help them with that. And so number three, can you help? So honestly evaluate if what you have can help them. If it can't, then don't try and sell what you have. That isn't providing value and is not sustainable to do. So what our job, I don't even like to think of it as that we're selling anything. So I don't think of it like that. I think of it as I have something that is incredible that has completely changed my life for the better. And I want to share that with as many people as possible because I know if everyone in this world needs what this community has to offer. Everyone on the planet needs health, they need nutrition, and they need community. Everybody. So I know that this can help solve so many problems. So whether it's somebody who is struggling to lose weight, somebody who's struggling with binge eating, with a sweet tooth, somebody who is struggling just with anxiety or other mental health issues or just feeling alone, somebody who needs a group of friends, like they just need connection. Like there are so many ways that we can provide value to them through our community. And so that is all I ever look at this as. So the fourth step is going to be presenting your solution to them. So explaining to them how what you have to offer can help them. So if it's losing weight, if they're having trouble losing weight, explaining to them how the program that you're doing has helped you lose 10 pounds and how you did that and how much fun you've had along the way. If that is something, if they need connection, if they struggle with anxiety, talk about how if you've struggled with that and if our community has helped you overcome that through personal development and your routines and your like meditation that you started doing because of this group, like any little thing that you can just explain to them, like help them to see the value in what you have to offer and how it can solve their problem. So give them a personal recommendation of what program they need, or send them a video that explains it. If you don't feel comfortable explaining the program, send them a quick video that explains, here, this is what 21 Day Fix is, and this is everything that you get with it. You have so many resources in your back office online about every single program. So, and then sending them a share cart. So if they decide that they are ready to do this and they want to sign up, then you send them a share cart, which will send them an email with their link to sign up. It will set it up with you as their coach. And then all they have to do is finish filling it out. They can join our accountability group and then get started on their journey. It's that simple, you guys. And even if you have people who you're talking to who decide, no, I'm just not ready right now, it's just not my thing, I don't know, find some way to provide free value to them. Send them one of our meal plans. Send them a free sample workout to try. Send them some book recommendations, anything that whatever their problem is, whatever they're struggling with, find something that you can still send them to give them some value, to add value to their life, even if they're not ready to sign up. That makes sense. I hope it makes sense. So the next thing I want to talk about is Success Club. So earn your spot in Success Club. So that is our monthly goal every single month. So every single challenge pack that anybody buys from you is worth 2 Success Club points. And your goal is to have at least 5 points every single month. So your goal is to help 3 people per month. And that will, if you earn it, so what this is explaining here is Success Starter program. So if you just signed up as a coach, if you're within your first 6 months, if you hit Success Club in 3 out of your first 6 months, then you will earn a free ticket to Summit. And also we have little like gifts and prizes that we earn along throughout the year. So when you hit Success Club for your first time, you get a free tank top. When you hit it for 3 months, you get I'm trying to think. I think it's like a puzzle board or something. But like for 3 months, if you hit it for 6 months out of the year, and if you hit it all 12 months, I think this year's is like a Theragun. So we have prizes along the way. You get recognition for Success Club whenever we have Summit. It's been canceled for this year, unfortunately, but whenever they decide to reschedule it, you get Summit recognition for Success Club. And basically, Success Club is just your benchmark for whether or not you're helping people and if you're growing your business or not. So try to think of at least 3 people who you could help over the next month. And also with every single challenge pack, that's at least $50 that you're going to earn in bonuses. So I also like to talk about this. It's called the friend bonus. So even if you don't think that coaching is something that you want to get into, like all in, like you want to make it your full-time business, even if you just want to do this as a hobby and just get 1 or 2 of your friends to join you every now and then, you're going to get a $50 friend bonus just for getting them to sign up and do this with you. And the more people who you have doing this with you, who are close to you, the more fun it is, the more accountability you have, and you can just do it together. So the next thing that's good about Success Club is that you earn your spot on the Success Club trip. So your goal is to hit Success Club every single month. And when you start doing that, you start earning your spot on the Success Club trip. You have to get invited to go on these trips. And then once you secure your spot, then over the next 12 months, you start paying for your trip through your Success Club points. So I signed up for the 2021 trip back in February, and I have been earning my trip dollars to pay for my trip every single month throughout 2020. So last year, I got my trip completely paid for, and they actually had to cancel it because of the coronavirus, which really stunk. But next year, we are going to Mexico to Riviera Maya, which is where I went on my very first Success Club trip. So I have earned 4 of them already. Next year's trip will be my 4th trip. So it's totally possible to do, and all you have to do is help 3 people per month, and you'll get a trip out of it, which is amazing. We have so much fun. So much fun. Okay, so aside from Success Club, your 7 to 30-day goal would be to become an Emerald coach, which is what I mentioned earlier. So it's just you plus 2 coaches, and they can be discount coaches. They don't have to be people who want to actually build the business. So think about you. So like Brandy and Annette and Melissa, like you all have been discount coaches for a while now, and now you're deciding to actually get into more active business coaching. But signing up 2 people as discount coaches is going to get you to Emerald. And so what that means is you're going to have at least $80 to $160 in commission that you're going to earn. You're going to have friends and family who are getting healthy with you. You're going to be eligible to start earning Team Cycle bonus every single week, which is going to add to your paycheck that you're getting every week. And then you start earning free customers from Beachbody when you're an Emerald. So what happens is sometimes people will go directly to the Beachbody website and sign up for a membership. They'll order Beachbody on demand, they'll order Shakeology, but they don't have a coach that they're already connected with. So Beachbody will randomly assign them a coach. And when you become an Emerald, that's when you get into that pool to where you can start getting free customers from Beachbody. You'll also get lots of recognition for becoming an Emerald. And this basically opens up your business to where you start building your own team. So the easiest way to get there is to get your spouse signed up as a coach. That is the number one thing I recommend for anybody who wants to be serious about building this business, because you want your spouse at the top of your organization, and it's the easiest way to get you to Emerald. And what you'll actually do is start ordering any of your products. You'll start ordering them through, aside from Shakeology, you'll want to order your Shakeology on your account so you stay active every single month. But you will order any other products through your spouse's account. And that way you will be getting the coach discount, and you'll also be getting the volume underneath you. So that will contribute to your team cycle bonuses that you're earning every single week. So basically you're going to be getting the discount by ordering through their account, and then also like earning money off of it. So getting more of a discount. I know that can be kind of confusing, so we'll come back to that. So now what? So make sure that you go back and answer the questions. Think about your why. Think about how much money you would love to make with this business per month, and think about the people who you want to reach out to, invite first. And then get started with the rest of the new coach training that's within the new coach handbook and within the unit section of our Facebook group. So after you've done all that, make sure you're reaching out to me. Everyone is in a group thread on WhatsApp. So make sure as you're going through everything, if you have any questions, make sure you are messaging in there so we can get your questions answered. So just remember, to wrap things up, just be a product of the product. Pick a program, drink your shake, and then gradually start sharing your journey on social media. I know it can seem super scary, but just start slowly putting yourself out there. Post to your stories when you do your workouts, post about your shake on there, and start trying to post to your feed at least every other day. If not, if you can work up to every day, that is going to be awesome. But just start sharing your journey and putting yourself out there. Invite 3 friends and family to join you. Choose your personal development book. Some good recommendations are Build to Last, Girl Wash Your Face, Atomic Habits, and Dare to Lead. Those are all really good. And then read for at least 10 to 20 minutes every single day. Show up for our team calls, which every single Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. And then just be patient and have fun and engage with the team. Get to know everybody. Start building those connections, especially if you are a brand new coach and you're in the new coach message pod. Start to get to know the other ladies in that group, because you all are really going to be building this business together because you're at the same stage. You're all just getting started. You're all beginners. And just know that you are going to be a beginner, and it's going to take a little while for you to figure everything out. But the more you do it, the better you get at it. And the more you do it, the more confident that you're going to get. And every single person on this call is wildly capable of having a successful coaching business. You just have to be consistent and show up and put in the work every day. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen so I can see you guys. All right. Does anybody have any questions? Just unmute yourself if you do. That's a lot of information. Any questions? None?
Not right now, maybe later.
Okay, yeah, definitely, probably later. Let me move. That's better. Okay, guys, well, so just start working through the stuff in the new coach handbook, the trainings that are in there. There's so many resources. My biggest tip really when you're getting started as a new coach is just don't get overwhelmed with all the information, because there's so much information out there. The most important thing is to just take action, just to do something. Like start posting on your Facebook feed, start posting on your Instagram, share on your stories, like one little thing at a time. And then start asking people to join you. So ask your sister, ask your mom if she wants to start doing 21 Day Fix with you. Anybody who you can think of who's close to you, who you think could value from what you have to offer. That's how you get started. literally. And everything else is just kind of logistics along the way of like, okay, now how do I make a share cart? How do I get her signed up? And you just figure that out as you go and just ask questions when you have questions, get on the team calls, and you will be successful. Well, I can't believe nobody has any questions. All right. Well, I'm going to quit recording.